Boss, we've got to ask. We never saw that coming.
No, listen, we got what we deserved. You can't. I said to them, see when you get down 1-0 and you lose such a poor goal after the minutes that we done, I don't know what it was in, first 5 minutes. You've got to then change your game, you've got to manage your game. People talk about managing the game, you win it. We didn't start well, we'd lose a sloppy goal, a real poor goal, and they've got their tails up then. We've then got to go and manage the game for 15-20 minutes and go. We're still trying to play these short passes in the middle of the park. We're still trying to do the things that we've done in the last 3 or 4 games. And it was never going to work tonight. It was never going to work. And we just brought problems onto ourselves in that first 20-minute spell because we just didn't turn the game. We just didn't make the game horrible. And we should have made the game horrible after we went down 1-0. As strange as that seems, and just made it horrible and stayed in the game. But we tried to continue to play, and we're playing wee short passes into the middle of the park. We're getting caught again. Suddenly you're 2-0 down. And then we still don't learn the lesson. And I'm screaming on it side of the pitch just to go and be horrible. And ultimately, that 20-minute spell, second half is better. But listen, we deserve nothing. There's nothing for the game. Deserved everything we've got in the last 4 or 5 weeks, or 4 or 5 games, but we deserved exactly everything we got tonight.
It was such a slow start as well. That was it. We didn't seem to be into it until, but it was too late.
No, it was. Listen, Mike. And the other thing about it, listen, I always back the players, I know that, but the players will be the first to tell you. I don't think anybody was at it tonight. You couldn't come off the pitch and say, well, he was at it. There was 2 or 3 at it. We just were so, as a collective group, we just weren't at it. And I include myself in that. And Franco, Hammy, we're all, the lot of us. You take the plaudits for the last 4 or 5 games, rightly so, as a group. But you've got to take, the criticism tonight because it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough.
It's the longest time you've spent in the dressing room after a game for many a long month. Obviously a few things to say.
I did have a few things to say, but that will remain private. But listen, that's said now. We've lost 1 game in 5, and I'll remind them of the positives. We're probably, I think, 1-1 away for securing playoffs. So with 2 games, we've got to react. The one thing we've done this season is when we've had a poor result, we've reacted positively and we've reacted well. And I've reminded them of that. We're no down. Listen, they've came tonight, they've got a big result. But we've got 2 games of football. It's still in our hands, and we still believe we'll win the playoffs. I've said that all season, and I've no reason to doubt it. If somebody told me after the 20 games you'd be where you are with 2 games to play, we probably needing to win 1 to secure your playoffs, then I would have taken it at the start of the season.
We had the advantage of a week off, no game last Saturday. Now you've got the Thursday night off. Will that make a difference as well?
We'll been training Thursday. We'll come in and work on Thursday. We'll come in and plan ahead for the Stirling Albion game. Stirling Albion now becomes the next game. There's nothing. We had 90 minutes or 90 minutes plus to do something about the game tonight. We chose not to do that, and we got everything we deserve. But Saturday's a new game. It's a new day, and as I say, we've reacted well to any negative result we've had this season, and we've got to go and do that. And if we do that, then you win on Saturday. Please believe me, the way football works. Moods will change, people will change, attitudes will change, comments will change. That's just what happens in football. Tonight and Saturday, you've got to take all the things negative what's going to come your way, because that's just the way football works.
Not the ideal result to celebrate the start of the new contract.
No, it's no. And listen, the new contract's nice, but ultimately, my job this year and our job this year was to get in the playoffs, and we still believe we'll be in the playoffs. We still believe we're in a great position to be in the playoffs, and I'll keep driving the team until we get in the playoffs. Tonight we'll take whatever comes our way. The players have self-critiqued in there. We don't need them to tell them how bad they were. I don't need to tell them to tell me how bad my team was tonight. But ultimately we'll get back at it Thursday night in training, and we'll get ready for the next 2 major games in terms of Stirling Albion and Edinburgh. And as I say, if we win one of the 2, I genuinely think that'll be enough to be in the playoffs.